Hello, everyone. Welcome to the TEDx question and answer session. In my community, I recently asked what questions you have about TEDx because I feel like everybody knows about TEDx and it's all common knowledge. But of course, I've been in the industry for a few years now, and not everybody is in the industry. So there might be a little different questions. And that's what I found out when I made a post in the community about what questions do you have? In this call, I'm going to just answer the questions and just see if that raises more questions because this is you guys telling me what you're looking for so I can like curate my content and curate my classes and sessions to help you what you're looking for. If you don't know me, my name is Vatsal. I'm a professional speaker and I'm also a TEDx speaking coach. And in this video, as I said, I'm just going to answer some of the questions. So if you've listened till the end, you'll have some questions answered, and hopefully that helps you. The first question was, what is the difference between TED and TEDx? TED is the main global conference, and it is very, very curated. It started in 1984, and think of the big names, Simon Sinek, and if you know Brene Brown, they all started from TED. That gave their businesses or their speaking professions a very big boost. Imagine you are doing a couple of gigs and then you started getting hundreds of thousands of dollars of gigs. That's how big TED is because even to go into the event to attend, you have to pay 10 grand to attend that event. And imagine speaking there. So it's like a whole different level. And what is TEDx? TEDx is the independently organized version of TED. It's the same brand and the YouTube channel is the same. And it is licensed by TED, but it's not run by TED, if that makes sense. It is run by independently organized events. So the X in TEDx is means independently organized. And the difference is that TEDx is in different cities, they have different themes, and the organizers are different, and they set their own standards for their events. But TED has one event, and it has one standard, which is a crazy high. And yeah, so that's the difference. So TEDx, anybody can get a license. So for example, if you are in Austin, you can get TEDx Austin license and run your own TEDx event. Of course, you have to be a TEDx speaker before you can run your own event, and it's probably good if you have a team. You cannot run this alone. But yeah, that's the difference between TED and TEDx. The second question was, what are the categories or topics that fall under TEDx? It's a very good question because this is decided by the TEDx organizers, and the organizers can make the call on what themes they want. But usually there is 4 to 5 themes in every TEDx event, and TED stands for technology, education, and well, what does the D stand for? Design. But yes, so those are obviously the themes like technology, education, design, and then people add health, business, and arts and culture. And these days, I won't be surprised if there's an AI theme as well. So those are the topics that people put their speeches under. So if I'm getting an application, I'm going to see, okay, this is the title and which topic can I put this talk under? And it's very important to put your talk under the right title or the right theme. Because if you are putting a talk in the resilience theme, there's like a million applications for that. So you won't get selected. Like there's a very good chance that you won't get selected because there's so much competition. But if you can shape your speech in a way that it falls into a different category, then there's a higher chance for you to get selected. In a lot of TEDx scenes, they also ask you what theme your talk is under. So you can just put my talk is under this theme. They might move you into another theme if you're being sneaky and you're like, oh, I'm talking about resilience, but hey, my theme is AI. They're not stupid, so don't do that. So yeah, that's the topics that they fall under and what are the time limits. This is the third question. What are the time limits for a TED Talk? It usually varies. As I said, the organizers decide what their time limits would be, but it can go anywhere between 10 to 18 minutes. Some events like cap at 12, some do 15, and some give you more time. The organizers decide how long their talks are going to be. But if I was you and I was preparing for a TEDx, I would aim for a 15-minute talk because if you wanted to go longer, you can go from 15 to 18. It's like only a couple of minutes. And if you wanted to go shorter, you can chop off a couple of things and just prepare for a 12 or 10-minute talk. So yeah, 15 minutes, I would say prepare for that. The next question was, how long do organizers take to respond? Can we apply to more than one? So the response times is like very wild because honestly, TEDx organizers get hundreds of applications. So I'm in the organizing team as well, so I understand the pain of the organizers. I'm not in the organizing team this year, but I've been in the organizing team in previous years, and it's like a madhouse. So the response time is like, again, it varies. It could be taking months. Some people might not respond to you at all because they got so many applications. Some might get back in weeks. So depends really. And you can definitely apply at multiple events at the same time because again, there's so much competition. Think of it as a job search. Like, are you going to apply for multiple jobs? Absolutely. So apply it to a lot of them, follow up with people if you can, but do it in a professional way. Don't be pesky because then your application is gone. And don't wait on one before applying to the next one. So if you applied for one, don't be like, oh, okay, I'll wait and see if I get selected for this one. Just apply to as many as you can apply to and see if you get selected. So those are few questions I answered in this video recording. I will be covering a lot more questions in my premium calls. So if you are not a premium member, I would recommend become a premium member if you are serious about TEDx and you're speaking and crafting your speeches and getting better at speaking. We cover all of that in our premium calls. And if you're not a member of Resilient Speakers yet, join the community. It's free to join, and you will get access to a lot of wonderful people, supportive people, and they're all speakers. So it's like you're on a journey together. Hopefully this call was helpful, and shoot me any more questions you have. And if you have any comments, I would love to hear them as well. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.